These are the worst types of drivers. Like,
And by the way, everything I'm saying here is valid because I am a professional driver. I drive every day to school. The first guy we have is the guy that doesn't let you switch. Imagine you're trying to get on the highway, trying to merge onto the highway, and there's some prick in the left lane next to you that doesn't give you the space. Why? Why do you do this, bro? I have to merge. I got places to be. They would rather die than let you swerve into the lane, bro. So you either gotta slow all the way down or you gotta speed all the way up. And I understand, but it's like, bro, it's common sense, right? I have a word. It's like ihtaram, it's like respect. If you see someone trying to like lane switch and they're slightly ahead of you, you slow down and they get in front of you, and then you can switch the lanes anyways, bro. Why? And not only that, bro. Not only is it on the highway, is it a problem? It's a problem on the regular roads. Oh, you pissed me off. You pissed me off, bro. Just let me switch, please. We're going to the same place anyways. You're not driving above the speed limit. I'm not driving. Like, I swear, these people be rage baiting, and it works. Like, it pisses me off every time. Next, we have the below the speed limit warriors. What the hell are you doing? Why are you going below the speed limit? Why? You're holding up traffic. Mind you, right, it's 2 lanes. There's a bunch of cars. I can't go into the left lane, or I can't go into the lane next to me because you're so slow. And there's a whole, like, there's no space for me to merge into it. They just be driving way below the speed limit. It's always a grandma or a grandpa. And then, you know what's crazy? When you have the chance to, when you have like a 1 lane type of road, right? And then finally it finally becomes 2 lanes and you switch lanes and then they want to speed up. We have the grandparents. These people cannot drive. No, they cannot drive. I don't care. Get these old people off the road. Get them personal chauffeurs, okay? I'm not saying old people can't get anywhere, that they shouldn't be allowed, but get them somebody to drive them somewhere because they shouldn't be on the road. There's this one day I was driving back from school and there's this car swerving. It didn't know where it wanted to be at. It was on the lane, but it was like in between lanes. It was in like yonder. Okay, but it was still like in the lane, just going out and about. I go to the lane next to it. I drive past. I take a little peek, and I see it's a grandma holding up traffic, doing all this. Old people need to get off the road. They drive too slow, and sometimes they can't drive at all, and it's dangerous. Okay, I've seen and heard news articles of old people driving too fast, where they crash into a building. Next, we have the people who cut up. You'll be minding your own business on the highway, doing your thing, and then you hear a car coming. You look at your rearview mirror, and then you see a couple cars. Zoom, 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 zoom. So then you're left with a dilemma because let's say you wanted to switch lanes. You can't do that anymore. As a regular civilian, as a pedestrian, as a driver, if you see people cutting up, and this goes for all drivers, you gotta watch this. If you see people cutting up and they're coming to you, do not move. Do not make any changes. Do not lane switch. Do not speed up. Do not slow down. Just keep going your constant speed and then let them pass you. But next we got the tailgater, bro. Now tailgating, I understand the principle. If somebody is driving too slow, below the speed limit for no reason at all, with no one in front of them, and there's 1 lane, tailgating, I understand. Now, if I'm theoretically going already above the speed limit, which I never do and I never have in my entire life. Theoretically, if I'm already going above the speed limit and you're smelling the exhaust fumes, oh shit. You're smelling the exhaust fumes from my car. I'm gonna brake check you.
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm not gonna do that because I don't got time to take my car to a garage, deal with insurance. I don't have that kind of time or money. But let me tell you something. Tailgating never works. If you tailgate me, I'm not speeding up. That's not happening. What I will do is get out the way. I will switch lanes. But sometimes it's not a possibility. Next, we got the hard breakers. Why are you braking so hard? These people cannot drive. Why are we on the highway? What are you braking for? I don't understand. Or we get to a light, right? I'm behind you. I'm following you. And you just want to stop. You want to stop right now today. You could have started braking before we got to the light. You want to brake at the light. You want to go from 40 miles per hour to 0. Just like that. I'm sitting in the passenger seat next to you. I'm over here holding the side and I'm stepping on the invisible brake on the ground because you're not braking fast enough. You should have started braking at the last city before we got to the red light. Yet you want to brake when we're under the light. Next we got the people who bass boost. Okay. Now this will be so random. You mind your own business. You're at a red light. You're chilling. Boom, boom, boom. The ground is shaking. Your seat's shaking. Your car's shaking. You're just you're just sitting there. What is going on? You turn around and you see the car. Tinted windows, a giant GMC, or it could be a Yukon, and the bass is booming, my brother. Whoa. Does the bass not kill your eardrums? Or am I tweaking? Is my hearing the only hearing that suffers damage? Because I don't understand why the music is so loud. Turn it down. And it'll be the worst thing. It's in your residential too. In the neighborhood, you're minding your own business. You're inside your house. You're inside your house. You can hear the music like you're in the car with the guy playing the music. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Sometimes I don't even think it's music. You don't even hear the lyrics. You just hear the 808s in an orderly fashion. Next, we have the people who purposely use the turn signal incorrectly. There's one day I was on a highway and there's this driver. I saw a Beamer on the highway. It wanted to switch lanes. It had its left turn signal on. It was taking a little minute. It wasn't switching right away. 15 seconds later, it decided to go into the right lane with the left on. Why? Why'd you do that? I'm not even lying to you either. Why would you do it? Mind you, he did it for the love of the game. There's no cameras, no one was recording. He didn't do it for publicity stunt, no nothing. He just did it just cause. Why? On the same topic, we have people who don't signal. I'm trying to get onto the road, okay? There's a big intersection, and I'm on one side, there's a guy in front of me. I'm trying to go left. I don't know where the guy in front of me is trying to go. He has no signal on because he is stupid, okay? Why do you not have to use your signal so I know where you're going, so that I can plan where I'm going? Now I'm sitting here playing guessing games with you. I'm thinking, is he trying to go left, right, or is he gonna go up? This video is making me mad. And finally, the worst one yet. We have the people who run red lights. Now, if the light turns yellow, I understand in this world, for some reason, yellow means go faster, okay? Most of the time, that's what it means. But if you see a yellow light and you're in the previous, if you're in the States back there, do not come to my town. Try to pass the yellow. It's been yellow for 30 seconds. At some point, you need to be like, hey, it's gonna be red. As soon as I get there, let me slow down. These people have given me PTSD because every time it goes from red to green, I don't even go. I look both directions. I look left and I look right, and then I go, okay, hey, we're good. Let's go. Everyone needs to relearn how to drive, except for me, because I'm just too goated. But yeah, if you guys share the same frustrations as I do, let me know. Let me know other types of drivers you have to deal with. Oh, I also forgot to mention Heltima drivers, bro. Though we already know about the Heltima drivers, those speedsters, man. I don't know. I'm done. I'm pissed. I hope you guys have a good day.